Oh, hello there. I saw you. Just ignoring you. Welcome to the Week 7 and double feature Week 8 recap. I know the games played tonight. Affects nothing. We have winners for Week 8 and losers. Week 7, guys. Going back to it. Get it out of the way. I lost to Steven in a grinding match of almost two of the lowest point scores all week. I anticipate these won't be my last. I'm trying to come up with some good ideas to make this better. I think I've gotten one halfway decent one. We'll see. Really thought a Halloween themed one would be good here. I'm not buying a costume. Love you guys. Too bad. Happy Halloween week. Moving on. All aboard the A Chain. Kenny playing up against our defending champ. Hail to the King, baby. Former champ won this one pretty handily. I'll have to check the Constitution, but I thought we put in there to reset the league if there's a winner three times in a row, and Dave is on that track. We'll see. Then we get to the Monstars against Curtis. What's up, brother? Varnum takes the victory, gets himself above 500, staying in the race. Made a lot of moves, keeping that team scrambling despite injuries and other things. Nice work. We had a rival matchup. Was this all rival weeks? No, it was not. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Tony and Ian playing each other. Another grinding, low scoring affair, both well under their projections of total points. Tony pulls out the victories, gets them both to 3 and 4. And moving on. Tony's made a turnaround. Rough start. Kyron Williams is kind of turning it back around. He's getting some players back from injury. Who knows? Tony can make a move here. Throwing some years on stuff. Gets us to the bottom top bottom power position bowl of Jason Chad. Jason now some newly found Phelps, house salon treasurer, secretary, assistant to. I don't know. He's rooting for the birds. Good luck, Jason. I hope that works out for you. He also took the victory against good old Dog Days and expects to keep going. Dog Days still hand slapping with me down at the bottom of that dumpster. Takes us to our last matchup of week 7. Thomas versus Thomas. Garrett Thomas, I'm sorry. And Thomas's team, old Chris Godwin, man, that one hurt. Pretty sure in week 8, which we'll get to soon, he had to promote somebody to put some years on just to fill that roster. With that said, he lost week 7 against Gary. Gary took it with a very nice performance of 127 plus points. Good win. Gary puts him to 5-2. Gary making a strong push here mid-season. See where it can take him going through it. Okay, great. There's week 7, guys. Week 8. We don't need to talk about the loser again. I think it's pretty obvious. I got run over by the A Chain, literally and metaphorically. A Chain had a good week, and they took the victory. Come out. All right, which then brings us to Thomas versus Dave. Dave, another strong week. Shocking. Good job, Dave. You win. Thomas, good luck, buddy. Piece that thing together as best you can. Takes us down to our third matchup of week 8. Jason versus Curtis. Curtis, a strong performance, 126 plus points. CeeDee Lamb in garbage time really helps. Debating whether to put years on Tillman. It's a good question, Kurt. I don't know long term how well that'll work. I don't even know short term how well that will work. The Ravens dropped a lot of interceptions from Jameis. So it's Jameis ways. He throws a lot of touchdowns. He throws a lot of picks. Gotta hope that Cedric Tillman is on the former. I don't know, the better. Just timeout. Good win, Curtis. All right. Monstars, the other Thomas. Varnum versus Ian. Varnum's projected a pretty big week, and he nailed it. 120 plus points. Ian kept it at 80. Big old walloping by the Monstars, showing those Blumpkins how to play ball. Not with balls, play ball. The Blumpkin energy is big still. They know how to do the good part. Good win. Michael Varnum takes us to Steven and Chad. Chad, you put up a good week, buddy. 99 points. I mean, can't even be angry. When we're dumpster diving, getting near 100 points is solid. You're avoiding these videos. Good for you. Wasn't enough though. Steven still took the W. Brings Steven to 3-4. He's been beat up with injury. Time out. He's been beat up with injuries and underperformance from some guys. That team going into the year looked like it had a pretty good chance. It may still. It may still. We are not even halfway through the regular season, technically, with the 18 weeks. We are through halfway through games, I guess. Odd numbers are stupid in the NFL. Good win, Steven. Takes us to our sixth and final matchup of the week. Tony and Garrett. Garrett pulled this one out. Another good performance, over 110 points, 111 and change. So he is still looking strong. Curious to see how that rolls into. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Into the rest of the season, and that gets us through all matchups on week 8. I obviously don't have the updating standings from week 8 because the week's not over. For all intents and purposes, it is over. It is over for me too. It's over for Chad. Everybody else maybe can squeeze out if they go on some kind of run. Don't forget that sixth spot is a wild card spot. Anyway, ladies and germs, thanks for joining. Cheers. To the league, boys. One love. Have a good night.